Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Potato. This is Factorio Undefeatable, and currently we're on a mission. It's a long mission, but it's one that we are undertaking, and we're trying to get to this oil. However, that in itself is proving to be problematic because we do not have, in itself, enough oil to manufacture all of the science that we need to get the biocannon turret, which is going to be the thing that we use to take out all of the enemies. So, although we are currently researching... In fact, no, we don't even need... Oh shit, we don't even need the blue science for this. Oh fuck, we only need alien science. Oh my god, wow, holy shit. I did not even realize that. That is, wow, okay, well I was away to say, I was gonna go and research advanced oil processing. We could really do with getting a few more of these flasks on the go, actually. I was away to say, was gonna do advanced oil processing so that we could crack some oil a little bit. That would be... I think an option for us to make some more petroleum to turn into plastic to make blue science flasks, but as it turns out, we don't even need them, so it doesn't even matter. Yep. Whatever I was gonna say is completely irrelevant. Let's guess, like, there maybe? It's probably a little bit too big of a distance, but hey ho. Okay. Oh, that's actually too long. Either way. Not far off, not far off. You there. You there, you there. Just to make it look nice and symmetrical. There we go. Half of this. Half of that. And we've got a pretty even number in both chests, which is kind of nice. I'm going to make some more assembly machine 3s so that we can be in a little bit of a better situation. There we go. And already things are looking up. Things are looking up. The faster that we can get this biocannon turret done, the better, as far as I'm concerned. We've got a pretty much unlimited supply of alien artifacts, so there's really no rush on that. But holy cow, am I interested to see what the heck the biocannon's gonna look like. I am super buzzed to see what it's gonna look like. We could probably do with getting a couple more of these things, actually. Now that I think about it. I mean, we might as well, right? Since there's nothing stopping us. You there. You there. Is that gonna be enough distance? No, it's not. That's fine. We'll stick a little bit underground. Might as well. I mean, we've got the time to do it, right? So we can kill a little bit of time by just chilling out. And is that big enough? That's fine. By just chilling out and working on our projects, which is like, you know, purple science or whatever it's called. Is it purple science? Is it pink science? I don't know. But whatever it is, it's a project of ours. All right. It's something that needs to be done, and the faster that we can do it, the better. So 460 in there, maybe like half of that. Half of that. It's not perfect, but it's pretty close. All right, there we go. That should be good. Now, the next level, the next thing for this area is going to be taking it from being a manually fed system and making it into an automatically fed system with robots. Because we do currently have the... Oh, yeah, we could probably make a whole lot more of these things. I'll just take them down to the area that we're processing them. We could really do with taking the army loot chests, because the army loot chests gobble up all of the little biter bits, or whatever they're called. Here we are. Yeah, so the army... This is the army loot chest down here. This is actually the army loot chest. That's pretty cool. Okay, so why have you taken the purple things? I don't want you to take the purple things. Yeah, the pink things. That's kind of what we need, actually. There we go. And this. And that's another 500, 600, 1,000 even. So... that's pretty damn decent if you ask me. Biocannon turret, holy shit, is actually completed already. What do we actually need for the biocannon turret? It's probably worth getting the resources together a little bit before. Electric engine units, radar, electronic circuits. Pretty easy, actually. The difficulty is going to be creating the rockets, because I think the rockets actually are going to require rockets, which in turn, I think, require explosives, which in turn, I think, require sulfur, which is oil. Not the end of the world, though. Absolutely not the end of the world. Let's get ourselves a biocannon. Now, I don't know if this biocannon, or the building of this biocannon, is actually going to, like, trigger some crazy event to happen, but either way, we're going to give it a shot. Okay. So, rockets now. And let's just go for the basic ones. Like, we could get the bigger upgrades. Also, there's Terminator robots, which we do want to build, but we can't at the moment, because bad at the game. Rockets get upgraded to... Where do they get upgraded? Where do they get upgraded? Because they get upgraded to something else. Where is it? Biocannon basic ammo. I mean, it's a pretty simple looking thing. Can I not find it anywhere? Oh yeah, no, it's here. Perfect. Yeah, okay, so just basically we just need to get ourselves some rockets and a little bit of iron plate. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Explosives, though, is the annoying bit. That's coal, water, and sulfur. And sulfur is... That's a great question. Sulfur is sulfur dioxide and hydrogen. That's actually okay. That's actually super easy to do. Because, believe it or not, we have huge tanks of sulfur dioxide down here. And we also have hydrogen coming from this area, which we're not currently using. If I build, for example, one storage tank of hydrogen... this is actually super good, because this is going to give us a use for all of this stinking sulfur dioxide, which is kind of nice, actually, because we're out of lead oxide. We could do with a little bit more lead. Yeah, that's for sure. Okay, so hydrogen comes in here. Let's store it up. There we go. Store a little bit of hydrogen. We should be... Oh. Wait a minute. Let me get rid of one of these tanks. If we get rid of this tank, I think that'll actually start things rolling again. Because it'll be using hydrogen, or whatever it is, oxygen, and we've got space for the sulfur dioxide. Perfect. So we're producing hydrogen now, right? 90% sure that worked. Okay, I think it's a chemical factory that we make the thingamabobber in. Let's make a couple chemical factories. We can just make it down here. It doesn't need to be super, like, permanent or whatever. It can just be temporary. Sulfur dioxide. Sulfur... Where did I see the recipe? Sulfur dioxide and hydrogen. Yeah, we can just make it over here. Maybe like a third one, just for good measure. Yep, and then the last one's gonna go over there. Bingo. Boo boo boom. Okie doke. Let's get some... Oh god, maybe we'll just get copper. We'll just get copper piping. Why? Because I cannot really be bothered going and getting some more iron right now. That's not really what I'm interested in. Not at all, thank you. And copper should be more than what we need anyway. Alright. Bingo. Okay. We are going to need one more bit of iron, though. Iron piping, that is. Okay, get rid of that. Okay, now that is actually looking respectable. Okay, can we get this to link up here? Pretty much we just need to get this to go over here. Like, that's all we really need. Yeah, we'll do that. Ah, I need more iron. Really? Video game, why'd you make me need so much iron? Alright. little bit of underground belt. Fine. A little bit more copper piping, because that's the new standard for this area. It looks super garish, doesn't it? Like, it looks horrifically ugly, but you know what? Who gives a shit anyway? Who gives a shit? Okay. Perfect. Perfect. And now you go down here. And that works. Just build me some pipe. There we go. Alright, that works. That's not lined up perfectly, but it's mostly fine. And now we just need a little bit more pipe to connect the dots up. And we should have liftoff. Houston. Here, here, here. This is a manual process right now. I don't plan on changing it for a while, but it will change eventually. But it's probably going to be done with robots. Like, we'll probably start doing some weird and wacky stuff with some robots, which would be kind of nice. Looks like lead was actually in high demand. So, very, very glad that we've got lead on the go again. Got a lot of solder. Got a lot of solder. That's good. That's good. We got a lot of good stuff going on right now. You need basic electronic components. Why the hell do we not have any electronic components being produced? Tin, copper wire. I guess we're like completely out of tin then. Again, we run into these tin problems. Like, we had previously an issue with our tin. Have we really used up every single little ounce of tin that we've got in the base? Fuck, that's annoying. A lot of iron that we've got coming in now. That's nice. Doesn't look like this is dealing very well with demand, but I think it's like dealing mostly with it. I think it's mostly fine. The whole situation of iron is fine. Let's ignore iron for now. Let's ignore the tin for now, should I say. Let's just forget that we have tin problems, and let's just concentrate on getting the bioweaponry done, because I need to stay focused, and staying focused is important. Okay, explosives are sulfur, coal, and water. We have coal here. Is water around? Water is over there. So if I get a pipe, if I run a pipe of water, I don't think it'll need to be much water, to be honest. If I run it up this way, then I think we can make this work. And we can start producing it over here. I don't really know if this is a temporary process or a long-term process. I'm just sort of feeling it out as I go along. Okay. Let's get this in here. And then this is gonna have to be underground. There we go. Up to here. And then along this way. Right? And over here, we can stick down some assembly machines. You know, the classic assembly machines. We're also going to need a little bit of iron as well, so, of course. That's great. Also, if I could just get, just for a second, you know, since I'm doing such a great job of not getting distracted. Let's cap that at 4. Yeah, if I could just get a little bit more belt, because that was pissing me off for a long time. Also, we do need to speed up this entire process, which, oh god, I really shouldn't be doing right now, but I'm gonna do right now anyway. Needs to be underground belted as well. It's gonna be faster underground belt. The whole thing needs to be sped up, to be honest. Maybe that'll do for now. Whatever, don't build that then. Don't build it. Don't bother. Well, if we're not going to bother doing it now. Whatever. Focus. Focus, potato. Focus. Alright. One more of that. We seriously didn't get that much iron? Oh my god. What a joke. This is going to have to go... Let's try there. And explosives. Oh, that's a chemical factory. It's not even a thingy. Basic electronic boards. Ah, now we're running into a problem because we have no tin. No tinned copper wire. That is very, very annoying. And potentially very problematic for us. It's not like we have... It's not like we have any reserve... reserve stash, so to speak. Alright. Make 3 whole chemical factories. Yeah, thank God that we've got loads of these things on the belt. Like, that is very, very nice. It's a good resource to have. Okay. Man, we have got no iron whatsoever. It's just nothing. Okay. Literally 0 iron. Okay, come on. Let's pick up a little bit more iron, and then we'll be a little bit comfier. Okie doke. So, chemical factories. Make a couple more. Gonna have to be like there, I think. Alright, explosives. Explosives. Here, here. In fact, it can probably be here. No, there. Yeah. Yeah, give or take. That should be fine. Alright, let's connect it up. Water. Water, water everywhere. Okay, that's 3. I think we probably want a few more than 3. Maybe like 4. 4 seems like a reasonable number. Alright, explosives. So, sulfur... Coal. Sulfur. Okay, this is not gonna work. Sulfur, coal, and water. Alright. Let's do something here. Let's do this, this, and this. Let's only do 3. Okay, it seems that it's gonna be a little bit easier to only do 3. As opposed to doing like 4 or some odd number, because then we can just like get it straight into there. It'll just work. It'll just work better. Okay, let's leave that the same. Let's get this, this, and this in there. In fact, yes, leave that the same. Get rid of this belt because we're not going to need it for a little bit. And make 1, 2, 3 bits of that. Alright, so if we just get you to operate like that, that'll work, right? Yeah, so that'll actually work. That's perfect. Whoa, no. Okay. So that's pretty much what we need. It's pretty much perfect for our purposes. Okay. Need a similar thing over here. There, 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 there. Bingo. I think that I might have fucked this up. Not hugely fucked it up, I would add, but fucked it up nonetheless. We are going to need some more long-armed inserters. I think that this might be a little bit too far away. Like, I think it's going to need to be closer. Yeah, it's going to need to be closer. Okay. That's fine. You know, small adjustments are fine. I really want to get this thing fired this episode, though, so... You are going to see that happen, that's for sure. Alright, so, Shift E on you. You pick up from there. Perfect. Paste and paste. And now we're making explosives, which is awesome. It is really, really great. And it all works perfectly. Hallelujah. That is great news. Now, there is a problem with this whole system, and that is the fact that there is still a tendency for the system to have too much oxygen or too much sulfur dioxide or not enough of something and too much of something else. It's, you know, there's real problems here, but I think that mostly it should be fine. Mostly it should be fine. Okay, sulfur, we're already... Wow, okay, wow. We already have way too much sulfur. I did not envision that being as quick of a fill up as it actually was. Okay, so we've got explosives. What is next on the list? Next on the list, we need to turn it into rockets, which is basic electronic board, explosives, and iron plate. Now, I want this to be an automated process, and it will be an automated process, although for now, and for the sake of time, I am not going to automate it. I'm just going to stick it all in and hope that it works, which it mostly seems to be doing. Perfect. Next stage is mixing the rockets with iron plates and then putting it into a chest, which can be right here. Bingo. And we'll get a biocannon in no time. We do actually have the biocannon thing to place down, so we could place it down. Where's our most defended area of the base? I don't actually know if we have a most defended area of the base, but the biocannon did complete. Oh my lordy Christ almighty. I guess we'll build it here for the sake of... Wow. Okay. Holy shit. Can only fire at spawners, range 75. What is the range? Like... God damn, this is a big thing. Oh god, it's got like 0 range. It's got like 0 range. Oh god, and it lags out a lot when I do that. We need 7 rockets. Oh god damn it. This is not going to be possible. Like, can we upgrade the biocannon? I don't think we can upgrade it. Like, its range is pathetic. Yeah, there's no upgrade to the biocannon. There's no upgrade to the biocannon. Your enemies won't know what hit them. Yeah, that's because they're never going to get hit by anything, because the range is so unbelievably pathetic. I don't have an issue with the fact that it can only fire at spawners. That's not the problem, right? The problem is that 75 range is apparently not that much. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on. I wanna see this thing work. At least once. Alright, we have it. We have 2 rockets. 2 stinking rockets. Does this thing need to be powered? I don't think it needs to be powered. But it shoots 1 every 30 seconds, so that's pretty rare, actually, for it actually to shoot. Okay, but if we put it, like, here... Oh, this would work. It's not gonna make the biters go absolutely apeshit, is it? I don't think so. Alright, let's give it a shot, shall we? Let's give it a shot. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Oh. Okay. It's on fire. It's definitely on fire. Okay, it does actually work. It's gonna be, unfortunately, a lot more of a manual process than I ever actually envisaged, but hey-ho. There we go. You get shot, you die. I mean, there must be, like, some way that we can speed this up or make it bigger or better or something, right? Like, that's... It seems like such a great resource that we just have nowhere near enough range. Like, I could actually just modify the range in, like, the file. That might be something that's worth a crack. Let me know what you wanna. Let me know what you want me to do, because I will happily modify the range if it's not too difficult to do. In the files. Okay. Shift E. You pick up from there. Perfect. Yeah, stick that in there. Stick that in there. Stick that in there. Yeah, so let me know. Let me know what you want me to do. But we fired it. It was somewhat underwhelming. But we did it. We damned well did it, that's for sure. And it's chunking away. at the enemy spawners, that's for sure. It does make them go on fire for a little bit, which is kind of nice. But I don't think that this is the massive cleanup thing that I thought it was going to be. I mean, it's good, but you know, it's not game ending, which is kind of what I was hoping for, actually. But oh my god, what the fuck? What are all these guys doing with their swagger? Can only fire at spawners. Why is that such a big deal? Like, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Anyway, ladies and gents, we're gonna finish up here. My name, of course, has been Potato. This has been Factorio Undefeatable. We have successfully managed to manufacture and fire a biocannon, and I'm asking for your permission to make it more powerful than it currently is, because I do not want to live in a world where this is not reaching its full potential. Anyway, ladies and gents, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.